2049 has a lot of history. From the crazy KVKs to the Osiris League titles to even its fair share of drama and controversy, and for a while now, it has been fighting with and against the best kingdoms in the game. I've seen it go through its ups and downs, through witnessing it through peers, and even facing off against them myself. And now, we're a part of its legacy. Yes, I'm migrated to 2489. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about how we ended up here, see who else came with us because we did come in a group, and finally, take a look at the kingdom and how we're doing in the KD rankings. A couple months ago, I made a video talking about why I'm staying in 960. After the whole 960 disbanding, and a day later 960 is back, the plan was to be an A seed, fight with the friends that stayed back, and still be competitive in events such as Osiris League, Grand Prix, and Supreme Strife. I really did believe in the vision, and was looking forward to the challenge of rebuilding 960, not as its former self, but as a competitive kingdom where a group of friends can have fun. That all changed after last KVK matchmaking. Imagine this, 1960 downside to be an A seed because for the past 2 straight KVKs, it's been no match found unless 1093 were in our map. Everything was looking good, Supreme Strife victory, Osiris League victory, making it to Grand Prix, but then all of a sudden you see the matchmaking where 1093 were still in your map even after downsizing to 50 players. Worst of all, there was no proper way to diplo the KVK, so it ended up being a farming KVK. The matchmaking destroyed the semblance of hope 960 had of rebuilding as an A seed kingdom, even though the project was a long shot to begin with. Because we were a smaller kingdom, we had no longer had a second domain, and that meant every city, even the retired players and inactive farms, counted against our matchmaking. So the group that stayed in 960 decided to move on and let everyone decide what they wanted to do. And for me, that was to move to kingdom with a group of friends. The kingdom that the group chose was 2489. 2489 has been on the come up ever since their restructuring, which started after the KVK we had against them in 1960. The appeal of 2489 is that we are able to go back up to the higher Imperium KVKs and have some fun KVKs with a new hierarchy of kingdoms being unknown, especially because of all the player shuffling recently. There was also a lot of familiar names in 2489 and people that we knew, and most importantly, they were accommodating enough to bring the whole group. To be honest, I wasn't really part of the decision-making process. They were just like, hey man, do you want to come with us to 2049? And I was like, yeah, sure. I'm not too in the know about the KD's inner workings and such. I even typed the wrong alliance name when I first got here and I got roasted. But I'm looking forward to the new adventure regardless. Alrighty, as you can see, I am in 489, not 2489, which is the alliance name that I typed in. But yeah, we are in the alliance. You could see that we have 22 billion power. We'll go over the rankings to see the KP and power of all the alliances in the kingdom in a bit, but I just want to go through all of the notable players. You can see that we have a ton of players here, a lot of familiar names. We've played with and against a lot of these players, and these are the people that have been here, I believe, in rank 3. So we have 12 R4s, 1 R5, that's 13 plus, so that's 103 players, and I think rank 2 are the migrants, and if there's 43 migrants, my goodness. And you could see there are a lot of familiar names. We got Alhaitham, we got Dace, we got Josh, Goldfish Kim back again, we got Fart Legion over here. Oh my goodness, a lot of players. We have Cortex, we have Piltong, even Grey Worms is here. Grey didn't come with our group, but he came with the migration, and I mean we met him in real life in Amsterdam. Got Williams as well that we met in real life, and he's part of the group. And then you could see I'm like the lowest power player, pretty much one of the lower power players that migrated in at 99 million power. But yeah, this is the group, man. This is the group. There's a lot of strong players. Alhaitham's been a top contributor in KVKs, in 1960 KVKs, by the way, which is absolutely insane. Dace, everyone knows who Dace is. I can't go through all these players because there's so many good players here, but I'm just happy to continue to play with a lot of these guys, and I'm looking forward to play with all these guys because we've played against them so much. We've watched them in Osiris League and Supreme Strife and their own KVKs, so, and it should be fun to play with them. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rankings, starting with the alliance rankings, and there you go. 489 at 22 billion power. I don't know how much power all the other alliances are, but I'm pretty sure 22 billion power in 2025 is one of the top in terms of power. So definitely kudos to the leadership team because they got a lot of migrants in here. They got the whole group in here. They got a lot of players in here, so that's super cool. And then you can see the rest of these are pretty much farm accounts. I think one of these ones are, yeah, this is the alliance that won Osiris League, which is pretty crazy. They have a farm alliance with the Osiris League trophy. But there you go, Champion GP. And yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the alliance kills. 5 trillion KP. Oh my goodness. 5 trillion kill points is absolutely insane. Yeah, this is a crazy KD to be a part of. And the thing is, we have everything to prove. We did not prove anything. This is a brand new KD that we're in, a brand new group. At 2049, I've proven that they're one of the top kingdoms even without the migration, but as a group, we don't know what's going to happen. But that's the exciting part. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going to be fighting against some of the top kingdoms, and it should be some fun KVKs, kind of deciding the hierarchy of who the top kingdom is in the game. Obviously 1093 is still the top kingdom in the game, but you know, finding our place within that ranking there. Individual power, we can see that there are a lot of accounts here. I'm not that powerful myself. I'm at 129th place at 99 million power. But yeah, you can see that there's a lot of Arvix accounts up here. There's a lot of the 960 players that are up here as well. I believe a lot of these guys were ticketed in. Yeah, like this is, we could continue scrolling through, but you could see a lot of familiar names. Ahmad Aziz is here too. I must have missed him. Again, Piltong the Garrison God is up here. Mintberry Crunch, it was just funny because there was a group of people from 960 that migrated to 2049 before, you know, we migrated here. They migrated when the initial 960 disbanded, and now we're kind of with them again, and that group includes, I believe, J Towers and all of those guys. So that is super fun to be reunited with them again. And then individual kills, I'm surprised I'm top 100. I'm up there, 97th place. Last KVK, the farming KVK, where we did have some open field fighting. I barely fought, to be honest, but yeah, I'm at 26.3 billion KP overall. First place is Al Haytham at 97.8 billion. Next KVK for sure going to be hitting that 100 billion mark, which is absolutely insane. And Ahmad Aziz most probably will be hitting that mark as well. Mao has 94.8. I did not know that. That's pretty interesting. And yeah, there you go. This is the top KP players in this KD. We have 25 people over 50 billion KP. That's pretty insane. We have 43 players over 40 billion KP. And then for 30 billion, there's quite a lot of players with 30 billion here. We have 76 players with over 30 billion KP. And then we're going to have to be scrolling through a ton of players for over 20 billion KP. And yeah, you can see that we are down here in 97th place. Let's see, 20 billion KP, how many players? We have 127 million players. We have 127 players over 20 billion KP. So that's insane, man. That's insane. And I wonder how many main accounts we have now. How many main accounts do we have? Like, we have 12 plus... We pretty much have a full alliance. Oh, I didn't realize that. We pretty much have a full alliance. So 2049, full alliance. We got the migration in. Should be some fun times. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We will be streaming sometime this week, later this week, probably actually early next week, with some of the 2049 guys, so they could ingratiate me into what's been going on, kind of introduce me to the KD. And yeah, it should be some fun. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.